Hello everyone, it's Lewis here. I've got another movie review for you. Um, Today I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie. I believe that is the full title. Uh, I saw it with my friend Sam Steele, who we go and see computer game movies together. We saw the previous two Sonics, and we saw this, and it was Sam's birthday today. So happy birthday, Sam Steele. We were going to go see it in IMAX, but for some reason this morning when I got up to book, the IMAX screening at 10 a.m. had disappeared. I don't know why that happened. I checked it the night before because I was going to see how busy it was before I booked it in the morning, and it was it was getting busy. So I looked at a few screenings and ended up going to like a standard one, and it was quite busy. So I think, just judging the screenings at my cinema that I looked at, this movie's going to do a lot of money. I think this could be like $1 billion or something like that. I mean, those Minions movies made by the same people make a lot of money, and this is Super Mario. Like everyone knows Super Mario has been around forever. I say I wasn't too fussed about this movie. I thought I'll go and see it anyway, and then say Sam wanted to, so I was like, okay, cool. And I sort of thought I like Super Mario. I used to watch the cartoon show when I was a kid, and then I watched the movie when I was a kid, the other movie from the 90s. And it's one of those things I was always aware of. I played a few of the games. Super Mario 64 I played quite a bit, and on the GameCube I played Super Mario Sunshine. So I've got a pretty good knowledge of Mario, but I wouldn't say I'm the biggest fan. I was always more of a Sega kid, so I've always been more of a Sonic guy. So, but I like it well enough, and so I wouldn't say I was going in with like massively high hopes of this being like a really faithful adaptation or anything like that. And I kind of, I said to myself, this is probably going to be, a kid's film, isn't it, really? So there'll probably be enough in there to satisfy Super Mario fans, like, enough references and things like that. And that's pretty much what it was, really. I think it was okay. Like, today I saw a lot of bad reviews and stuff, and I saw like the Rotten Tomatoes score was like around sort of 50%. So I thought, I was kind of hoping maybe this movie would pleasantly surprise me, and I'll go, actually, I had a really great time with that. But I think it was all right. Like I say, it is mainly a kids' movie, so I don't kind of expect that much. I mean, I will come back to that in a second, but it was watchable, and I reasonably enjoyed it, I think. And I think if someone's a Super Mario fan, I think there'll be a lot of bits in there that are, things things you recognise, and that's fine, isn't it? I think my only point I really wanted to make was that, again, I said this in my review for like Cocaine Bear, and these are two movies that probably aren't going to be compared that much, but I think you can do movies and that are for kids, and you can do action movies, and you can do crazy premise movies and still make them good. Like, you can do a kids movie like this and it still be really good. Like Pixar do it all the time. They make movies that kids enjoy, and adults can get something out of as well. So I just feel like, as I say, this movie's going to make $1 billion, and like I always say, I don't know anything really. That's just me talking about stuff. So like, it's better than anything I could ever make, definitely. So and all credit to the undoubtedly thousands of animators and stuff like that have worked on this movie, because they did a great job, and it looks really good. So that's why I was quite wishing I could see it in IMAX. There's a few bits where I was like, I bet this would be cool in IMAX. But yeah, I just think it could have had a bit more of a story to it. It could have been a bit funnier. It could have had a bit more, I don't know, just a little bit more to it, I think, because it's just kind of like, here's things you recognise from the games, here's where they are in this, and they're not really introduced in like a clever way. It's just like, this is a power up, this is how you use it, no spoilers in this, by the way. Just they get, there's a few like interesting themes, like there's a little bit with kind of like Mario's dad like not being proud of him or whatever, but it's barely like touched upon. It's mentioned early on, and then kind of mentioned a couple of times later on. And then there's there's a couple of bits about him and Luigi, like having each other's backs and that, because they're brothers. And I thought, that if they'd gone into those themes more, it could have had a more of an emotional connection with the story. So even though the story just goes from A to B, it's just kind of like, yep, we're gonna go do this thing. Oh no, this is a problem. Let's do this, and then let's go on to this thing. And it's just kind of, it just goes on, and it's just it's fine. But like I say, I do think they could have done more with it. I think it's a good license, I guess you'd call it, and a good character, and there's more things you could do with it. I just think they kind of went, right, well, great animation, but we'll just kind of play it safe, and then kids will go see it in half term or whatever it is now, and it will make $1 billion, and but that's fine. I mean, I'll go see another one. Hopefully, it'll build on it a little bit. But yeah, Super Mario Brothers, the movie. It was fun. Cool. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and see you next time.